Hello, it is World Wide Web Wednesday, August 7th, 2024. Steve Sipress here, another gorgeous, spectacular, beautiful summer day here in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area of Arizona. And so Google got some bad news a couple of days ago. I talked about it yesterday with a U.S. court ruling that their search is a monopoly. In other words, some of the things they're doing, kind of just buying their way into dominance by paying billions and billions of dollars to become the default search engine on all kinds of devices, basically every single device anyone is searching on. And therefore, they have not really had to earn their dominance by doing any kind of innovation. And now along comes OpenAI, the creators of the wildly successful ChatGPT, and they announced a couple of weeks ago that they're about to introduce SearchGPT. Now, of course, the company's only a couple of years old, so tiny compared to the 800-pound gorilla in the room, Google, Alphabet, being one of the largest and one of the most evil companies of all time. But SearchGPT is going to have a lot of things that Google just does not. For instance, everyone knows when you search on Google, well, I don't know if everyone knows, but you search on Google and you're going to get a list of different websites to click to and check out. So if you're looking for a local plumber, or you're looking for information on some health issue or whatever you're looking for, it's going to bring you search results, they call them. And those pages are called SERPs, search engine results pages, and you've got to click on however many different websites until you get the information that you're satisfied and you can stop clicking around. Well, with SearchGPT, the chat bot, the search bot, is going to do the clicking for you and just give you results. And SearchGPT promises that, unlike Google, which used what they call it, overviews with the Gemini, famously when they rolled it out real quick, because in the ever-changing world of AI, the major companies are rolling things out lightning pace to keep ahead of the competition. But there were all kinds of problems and all kinds of wrong information, and people were really upset, and they basically taken a big step back. Well, SearchGPT has announced that they're in testing, which means they're rolling it out much slower than just blasting it out there and seeing what happens. They're getting all kinds of agreements with all kind of content providers. So they apparently are dotting the I's and crossing the T's and getting this thing ready to go. But any day now, or week now, or month now, or whatever, I don't think it'll be months. But here comes SearchGPT. So one of the things they're going to do is they're going to curate the information. They're going to search throughout the internet. So if you search for, information, some kind of health issue, it's going to say, well, it could be this, and that's according to this website. And it could be that, and that's according to this newspaper. And it could be this, and that's according to that expert's video, and so forth. So you can, if you want, click on those links, but there's going to be a lot less clicking, scrolling, searching going on when the SearchGPT is basically going to do it for you. So again, the key is that it returns accurate information. And then people who want more will click on the links and will scroll. However, with SearchGPT, just like ChatGPT, if you used it, it's a chatbot, which you're kind of having an ongoing conversation that the chatbot, in this case the SearchGPT, I'm guessing it'll work just like ChatGPT in this way. Conversation, it remains, has the memory of what you previously discussed, unlike on Google. When you put in a search and then you put in another search, it's a whole new search. But with SearchGPT, if it operates like ChatGPT, which I'm almost certain that, of course, it will, you'll be able to ask it a question and then have a follow-up question and continue to have a conversation. So you still won't have to click to websites. So what does this mean? Well, for business owners, SEO, search engine optimization, and having people click to your website, that apparently, if not going away altogether, is going to go away a lot more. It's going to be these bots that are going to the website and curating and delivering that content. to the searcher. The other main thing, really, if you ask me, that SearchGPT is going to have different than Google, which is really big for business owners, is there are almost undoubtedly will be no ads. You got to be a paid OpenAI GPT user, $20 a month to get their advanced features. And I'm guessing, of course, as soon as SearchGPT is rolled out, only those paying the $20 are going to get to use it. And if people are paying $20, then it's very likely they're not also going to have to see ads. I mean, that was the, I was having this discussion with my beautiful wife, Michelle. That was the original intention with the cable TV movie channels like HBO and the others was, well, gee, if I pay for these movies, then I get to see the whole movie start to finish with no ads. And we pay for Amazon Prime, and we get the Amazon Prime movies. But recently, I was watching one with my beautiful wife, Michelle, and commercials started coming on. And I'm like, I thought we're paying for this, and yet they're still running commercials. So perhaps in the beginning, SearchGPT will serve up no ads. So that will make the information feel like it's more trustworthy. It's coming from the chatbot. It's coming from some supposedly disinterested third party just serving up the information that you asked for. Unlike on Google, the search results that come out on the top and along the side and are often the most compelling because people like me write those pay-per-click ads on Google, and we know what we're doing, and we get those clicks. We get a lot of clicks before people even get to the generic search links that come up in the search engine results. So likely a much better user experience. So Google, losing in the antitrust case and possibly losing, they'll at least lose some. They have about 90% market share on search. So even if they lose 10 or 20%, they're still a big 799-pound gorilla in the room. But let's see what happens with SearchGPT. Remember, I quote him often, Peter Drucker, one of the top business minds and business consultants of all time, who very famously said, and perhaps I'm paraphrasing, that business is marketing and innovation. All else is cost. And so here we have Google, which has not really innovated much in the search world for years. Again, they've been retaining their dominance by simply paying for it. Now the court is very likely in the remedies phase in a month or two or whenever they have this to determine what they're going to do about this fact that they've ruled the fact that Google search is acting as a monopoly. Very, very extremely likely they're going to say they can no longer pay to be the dominant search engine, to come up as the preferred choice, as a default search engine all over the place. So they ought to get around to innovating and putting some new things into search. So this is good for all users. May not be as great for advertisers when Google dominance goes away. You might have to get back to doing pay-per-click on several sites or figuring out something else to do. And as always, no matter what does happen, I'll be here to help you out. And if you want some help sooner than that, reach out to me, Steve at SteveSipress.com. One of my websites, the WOW, strategy.com. Private message me, comment, however you want to get a hold of me. I will give you some help, point you in the right direction, send you on your way, and maybe someday you'll come back and want some more help from me, and maybe sometimes people become a client from this. But I do love helping business owners out. I love small business owners, and I will help you out if you reach out to me. That'll do it. For World Wide Web, Wednesday, August 7th, 2024. It's been great with you today, and hope to see you back here again tomorrow on Throwback Thursday. Over and out. Bye-bye.